Hey guys, it's Dan, your host here, Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. And in today's video, we're going to be going through some information regarding the budget for The Ones Who Live, seeming to be the highest paid Walking Dead spinoff series yet. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. And in today's video, we're going to be going over some news for Ones Who Live, a little bit of information for the show has released, so definitely wanted to go through it. Obviously, if you did not see the video that we did yesterday, we talked about the brand new teaser that was released for Ones Who Live showing Rick's boots, and it seems like it's probably a scene from the first episode when he's a prisoner for CRM. Although we could be wrong for that, but you know, I think that's what that scene is going to be. But now in today's video, I want to discuss a little bit of information that came out in regards to the budget for The Ones Who Live. Now, we've all wondered, I think, ever since they canceled the trilogy of films and turned this into a TV series back in 2022, when Andrew Lincoln and Denai walked out on stage and announced that the movies were canceled, but they were turned into a 6-hour series, 6 episodes of content, for the fans and for all of us to watch at home. So obviously they changed up the style of it. They worked on this for a long time. Scott Gimple has had the idea of the trilogy of films all the way back to 2018 and probably beforehand. So he's had this idea for a while. They've written it out. They've had all this stuff, but we've all wondered, okay, so if they already had the budget for 3 films, what are they going to use that for if this is just going to be some random TV show? Well, it sounds like The Walking Dead Ones Who Live is actually the highest in budget out of any of these 3 Walking Dead shows. This show is ranging from $82.7 million just for these 6 episodes alone. $82.7 million, which, with all that being said, each episode adds up to $13 million for one episode. So it's $82.7 million for the overall 6 episodes, the overall show, but each episode will be $13 million. So that's pretty big. That's a pretty big deal. That definitely is not as much as what a trilogy of films would cost. They definitely, knocked out some budget for that. But at the same time, it sounds like they have a lot of money, and it sounds like they're going to be putting in a lot into each episode with their budget. So I love it. I mean, I've said this from the beginning. I don't really care how they do it, whether or not it's a movie, whether it's a TV show. I just want to see Rick in the franchise again. I just want to see what happened to him, what's going to go down with his character, obviously including Michonne into this and making it a love story. Definitely is a very interesting approach as well. But, in terms of the money and in terms of the budget, I think it's going to allow for some really, really great cinematography. Because again, you don't want to make your fans feel cheaped out, and you don't want to make them feel like, oh, well, we canceled the trilogy of films, so we're just not going to have a high budget at all, Not to mention, Dead City and Daryl Dixon had fantastic budget for those shows, especially Daryl Dixon in France. I mean, the show looked absolutely beautiful. But the Rick Grimes show, the show that we've been waiting for the longest, the show that we've been the most desperate for, definitely should be the one that gets the highest budget. I completely agree with that. I think that's definitely the best decision for them to make. And I think ultimately it's going to help because, they're trying to establish definitely the biggest settlement of the Walking Dead franchise. We are going to see Major General Beale's main hideout. We're going to see where he comes from. We're going to see this entire, faction of people that's in the 200,000s to a point. So definitely you're going to need a big budget for that. You're going to need a lot of money to kind of showcase all of that. And $13 million per episode, $82.7 million for the show, that is definitely really good numbers. I think that's really going to make this show feel special. I'm talking about the establishing shots, landscape, fighting scenes, visuals, stuff like that. It's all included. I think that's definitely going to help this show out, and I think that's definitely going to make this show the most important out of any of the Walking Dead spinoffs. Not only because it's, Rick focused, but now the budget is the highest one out of any of these spinoffs. So they definitely are saving what I think is the best for last. Compared to Dead City and Daryl Dixon, I think this will definitely be the best spinoff. I at least hope it will. I have faith it will be, especially hearing of a budget like that, and especially hearing, all the other stuff going around for this show. I think the the only other thing that we have to still see is whether or not the writing is good. Because everything else surrounding the show, be it the budget, be it the castings, characters, overall premise of it, visuals, all that seems awesome. All that seems absolutely fantastic. The only other thing we have left now is seeing if the writing is good, right? Seeing if the writing and the storytelling is good. Because we know the acting's good. We know the acting's going to be good. I mean, hell, Terry O'Quinn is a fantastic actor. Andrew Lincoln, Denai Guerrera, I got no worries, But the bigger things that really are at play here now is, okay, budget's good. Actors are good, premise is good, visuals are good, and the idea of it is good. The only thing that be left now is making sure the writing is good. And that is something we're just going to have to see when the show premieres next month. Which I can't believe I'm actually saying that. But yes, Ones Who Live is back. And it begins next month. So can't wait for that. Very excited for it. Ones Who Live is going to be absolutely fantastic. Let me know your thoughts about the budget details in the comment section below. Do you think it's good for the show? Do you think it's a good sign for the show? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.